Hey everybody, it's me, Donnie the Chili Mancer, and we are officially live on the Chili Mancer channel. And I hope you're all having a great morning. I am going to be making the world's first virtual pepper seed company for my very good friend Jimmy Pickles. So we're having a great day. I don't know if you guys can hear me very well, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do it. I've got the link now. I'm going to go into the virtual world, and we're gonna add the YouTube chat. So there. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Here we go. What? It's a weird loop. It's creepy. Down. And this is actually going to go double click this thing, watch on YouTube. Come on, do it. Do the thing. There we go. Had to double click it. Now we're going to pop out the chat. And find a screen that works the best for our needs. Oh, hey, it is Happy National Coffee Day to everybody. That's a real thing, apparently. I don't know where I'm even going to put this, so we're going to put this right here for now, and I'm going to take my notes, and we're going to make my notes smaller. We're just getting this stream started. I am, of course, using Anarchy Arcade, which is a virtual desktop of sorts you can use to do all kinds of stuff. Today we're making a chili pepper seed company. Smoky Purr virtual store. Nice. Good morning and good luck. I'll check back in a while. Late for work. What's up, Jason? All right, so I guess we can get started. I do have some notes here that I want to do, so we are going to first off, we're gonna let's see, virtual pepper seed company. And these are things that we need for this. Actually, here, come on over here, Chili Mancer. Good enough. Okay. We're going to make that red and the text white. That looks pretty cool. Okay. What do we need? Well, we need links. links to peppers. That's going to take us the longest, and then we're going to need images for the links. That's basically it for this one. So, see that there. So let's go ahead and start. I actually have this one. It's the 7-pot brown. And that just goes right there. You can go right up to it. It's the Jimmy Pickles product line. You can do this, and then there's this button called launch. And you can do everything you want on here. If you want a secure connection to your computer without the pass-through of the browser, you can click launch and it'll open in your own browser basically this page, so you can purchase it. But yeah, here it is. This is the 7-pot brown. That is a cool pheno right there. But we've got the 7-pot brown. Actually, what I'm going to do right at this very moment is we're going to go back over here to jppepperseeds.com, the isolated peppers page, and we're just going to spawn the main page. Spawn the main page. That way we can really easily spawn the peppers that we need. So I'll go here, and as you can see, 7-pot brown was the very first pepper in that. So it's the 29th. It is technically National Coffee Day. It's the 29th though, and on the 1st is going to be Zest Fest. So that will be a fun time for everybody watching it. I don't know about everybody involved, because it's going to be a head-to-head thing, and I know every single one of those guys wants clout. So this is super easy. So what I did was I pulled up the page here, and then you go up to this web browser, and there's this little button that says spawn the current page as a new item. And so what we're going to do is we'll go down to come on, there we go, Square Sprite. We'll put that right next to that one, and we'll look at the screen, and it will set the image automatically. So we've got the 7-pot brown and the 7-pot infinity. Let's go grab the very next pepper that we will want, the 7-pot lava. This is a cross done by Judy, the red version, 7-pot primo and a chocolate maruga. I'm not sure when this was created, but to my knowledge is around 6 years ago. A sweet taste with over-the-top burnings. Pepper was designed for the absolute burn. 7-pot lava. Look at that, the folds. That's cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and spawn this over here. Now, since this is a program made by an actual one guy, sometimes it does crash, so keep in mind that it may crash sometimes. But if it does, I'll pull it right back up, and that doesn't mean it's going to stop the stream or anything like that. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I don't know if you can. Whatever. Alright. 7-pot mustard. One of the 7-pot peppers. Okay. The term 7-pot means it takes one pepper to spice up 7 pots of food. This is the mustard version. It's sweet, tart, and tangy with massive heat. I've never heard of a green pepper being sweet. I'm really interested in this one, actually. So what we've got here going on is this is just like a gallery. So you can just walk around looking at different peppers. It's more visual. I definitely like being able to walk around, see what the name of the pepper is, just the way that Jimmy intended it. So now I don't know what I want to do with these over here. I think I might cover them up with one screen. So like make a big one. So this room will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peppers in this room. And then in here I'll just make big squares. At least that's the plan. We'll see if it works. We'll fit it in there. I know that this is going to ruin somebody's OCD. Alright, let's just do it and stop talking about it. Bigger. We're going to offset it. Alright, not that big. Okay. Now I can kind of see it a little better. 7-pot orange. That is a cool looking pepper. A great citrusy flavored pepper. The heat is around a ghost pepper. Wow. Yeah, I think that works out. What do you guys think? Think it looks pretty cool? I can't tell. That's my problem. Seven-pot original. I was trying to make like just that image, the screen image, but I think I like it better that it shows you what you're getting into, kind of. Interesting. Tall enough to cover that. Is it going to be? I think that's way better. Alright, well, I'm glad I decided to do this before I got too far in. Sometimes it's like that. 1.36, that's what I'm doing. Alright, I'm gonna find. I'm gonna do 1.36. Oh, that's a lot faster. Okay. And then scale to 1.36. Streamline. Yeah. Way better. Okay, here's the real question. Is it going to be too big? Yeah. It might be too big. Well, I guess we can find out. Set. I guess we'll do, what is that? 2.41. Okay. All right, now we're coming in. Now it's working out. Go ahead and duplicate this. We got to put Jimmy's logo everywhere. If it's his store, he's got to have this thing everywhere. Now we're just going to clone it. Get that size. Okay, it needs to go that way just a little bit, probably. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Except for now I can see where I can move it. Okay. As good as she's gonna get right there. That's cool. Yeah, that looks good. 7-pot orange. Neato. I guess I could do 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Put more under and one more smaller ones on that wall. Alright, we're gonna take this and clone it. We are going to reset that because we're gonna put it down here. Wait, no? over here. And if you're just now tuning in, I am creating the world's first virtual pepper seed company for my good friend Jimmy Pickles. There it is. Jimmy Pickles product line. We're just putting this logo all over everything at this point. Cool. And thank you for liking this video. If you haven't already subscribed to it, my name is Donnie the Chili Mancer, and I make premium spicy content for everybody. Man, look at all these. There's quite a bit of space up here. This is cool. And there I am right there. Got anything in the chat? Okay. Oh, and if you guys don't know yet, it is National Coffee Day. Here, let me come on over here, Chili Mancer. I'm gonna drink some of my coffee right now. I know Jimmy Pickles likes the coffee. He's a coffee drinking individual. He's always talking about how much coffee he drinks throughout the day. I've got like half of a cup left. I'm already getting the jitters. It's gonna be a great day. You know it's gonna be a good day when you start vibrating off of your chair. Start sliding across the floor. Thank you for joining me. I did notice that some people just started watching. It is National Coffee Day for everybody. You get a free medium coffee with any purchase. So you could go get some of them little potato things that they got there and get yourself a free medium coffee just to celebrate. I don't know if that's an actual holiday, but it is now. And what I'm doing today is we're basically here in this beautiful art gallery creating a gallery of different peppers that you'll be able to walk through in VR. If you have the Oculus Rift, you can walk through here in VR, and it's like my little makeshift workstation over here with my notes and everything. Yeah, and you can order right from here. So let's say that you come over here and you want the 7-pot orange. You click on that, it brings up this page. You can look at it. It is the website. And then you can even launch your very own browser on your own computer and in IRL, and then you can purchase these seeds from my friend Jimmy Pickles at JPEPPERSEEDS.com. Use the hashtag #IsolatedSeeds on the internet and see all kinds of Jimmy's content that he has posted there. All right, beautiful. This thing rolling along. I'm going to move this into the hall. Of course, that is Jimmy Pickles' website. We're going to go here. We're going to see the 7-pot pickle. It's JPEPPERSEED exclusive. There we go. There. That into one of these sprites as well. Makes it look a little better. Scale it up to what did we say, 1.36? Yeah. Put it there, and it's the 7-pot pickle. I wonder if I have a pickle asset. I'll look for one here. Nah, I don't have a pickle. Dang. That'll be cool. What about a cucumber? Nothing. Cucumber. Put it in a line. Maybe I can find an image on the internet, like a dancing pickle or something. That would be funny. Alright, I think I found it. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. This is going to be it. Alright, now we're going to find that sprite thing again. We're going to put this in a tall sprite. There we go. We're up, offset. So he's... There we go. Oh, come on. Alright. Boom. Yeah! It's a 7-pop pickle, baby! You can do so much stuff with this. I love it. Mark that guy as an autoplay object. Cool. Alright, let me see. Let me see if whenever I come back in, he's still working. Oh no! I wish it was... I mean... There we go. I mean, I guess I don't need him as the autoplay if he's going to do that. Still pretty cool, though. Not very hard to make him dance. Okay. I can make him a little bit creepier, though. Watch this. I can make him look at me. That way, whenever I walk, he's always just looking at me, just dancing. It's the dancing pickle. God, that's so good. Man, okay. I might have... I'm kind of obsessed with it. Alright, first off, we gotta rename it. Dancing Pickle. And then, what else? Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I want to favorite him. Okay. It's so pretty out there. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. 7-Pop Primo. This is one. This is. People say that this is the Carolina Reaper, and honestly, look at that. In my opinion, these are way cooler than any Reaper I've ever seen. Every Reaper I've ever seen has been almost like it's like a... These are $3.99 for 10 seeds? Dude, that is a great deal. Here, okay. I'm going to put this in the world real quick. Put it in the sprite. You know, I could put it in one of these, by the way. Offset it, make it a little taller. Probably gonna have to make it a little smaller. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fly over there to the middle, make sure that I've got it centered. Good enough. Seven pot primo. That's pretty neat. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Just looking around, see exactly what all we're going to have to do. Okay. And if you're just now joining me, I am creating the world's first virtual pepper seed company. It's actually Jimmy Pickles Pepper Company. There's a pickle right there. And the 7-pot pickle. This will be available, you can go in here on Steam through Anarchy Arcade. If you do have Steam, Anarchy Arcade is free. It is this virtual client that allows you to create links and worlds and virtual desktops, and really just super easy. Of course, not everybody gets their own avatar within the game. I had the developer offered to do this for me, so shout out to Eli from Anarchy Arcade. DM Sith Lord. SM Sith Lord, actually. Alright, here we go. More pepper goodness. So we stopped at the... Here's the Slimer. Go ahead and put the Slimer up on the wall. I really wish that it was... That's pretty cool looking pepper. It received its name from the character Slimer from Ghostbusters. The wavy green mustard pepper does look like a ghost from that movie. It has a sweet, tangy, and massive heat for this pepper. That's kind of a cool concept, but I don't know if I want to do that. Yellow. It's a very citrusy, grape-flavored pepper. Heats around a ghost pepper. High yields. Mid to late producer. The name 7-pot originates from Sarah Rangoon. She came up with this term, meaning one pepper is hot enough to season 7 pots of chili. This is a pretty fun video game, just sitting here talking about peppers all day. The Acapulco multicolor. This ornamental pepper has amazing colors. It starts light green, yellow with purple, orange, and red in the beginning. The final ripening. Oh, and orange and red, beginning the final ripening color. As noted on the site, all ornamentals are edible. Some better than others, and some beginning bitter. The flavor of the Acapulco multicolor has a slightly fruity flavor when ripe, and it's fun to sample a bite of all color levels. A true porch and deck pleaser. Those are really cute little peppers. I think whenever I was a kid, my mom had one of these. I think that's the one that my mom had, like on a little pot on the porch. Pretty sure. If it's not this specific pepper, it's one very similar, because it was just like a tiny little bush that had really hot peppers on it. I mean, for me at the time. This was way back. This is like 1996. And I'm just going to keep going through, and we're going to keep spinning through, taking passes at all of this. We're going to fill up all these spaces first before we start cramming things into these rooms. I want it to feel really full and not crowded. I don't want it to be some areas not have anything and other areas be really full. So I'm just going to take this with us as we walk around. So what do we got? We've got the Acapulco orange. Okay. Oftentimes, ornamental peppers are considered non-edible. That's not true at all. They're edible. Some are bitter, though. In this case, really nice citrus orange flavor with no bitterness. It grows in nice, short bushes. Stored bush that's only a couple feet tall. It's perfect for a patio or a deck. A great conversational piece. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Those are great peppers for that. So we will go ahead and continue with our adventure here. And this one probably. I don't want a big screen wall mount. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this sprite here. Acapulco red. It's an ornamental pepper, and of course all of them are edible. Some are tastier. This one's very tasty. A sweet, fruity flavor. Medium to hot, massive yields. And the peppers grow like a cone shape. Yeah, yep. I want one of these. Those look cool. $3 for 10 seeds. $3. That is amazing. Yeah, look at the foliage on that. Are you seeing the foliage? The foliage? Yeah, we'll go ahead and... I guess this will be the Acapulco room or something. Okay, what else? There's got to be another Acapulco, right? Yeah, yeah, yellow. Of course, another great example of an ornamental pepper that can be enjoyable. Oftentimes, they're labeled as non-edible. Only for the fact that most of them are bitter, but it's wrong information, all of them, and I mean all of them are edible. This one has a lot of citrus tones, sweet and high. It grows into a nice bush that does not get very tall, about a foot tall. Massive, beautiful yields with peppers that start out green. Some of them will get purple tint to them, however, lightly, and finish off yellow. See? You can see that purple tinge right there. That's a beautiful pepper, too. Look at that. Also, $2.99. this will fit. It doesn't, but we will make it fit. Pokemon, then gotta catch them all. Ahi Angelo. Very tasty, fruity flavor with mild hot heat, which makes it a perfect snack pepper. High yields. Production on plants is mid-season to late season. Those look good too. And the price point's good too. Look, $4.49 for 10 seeds. That means you can get 10 plants growing. You can clone those. You can have 20 plants. Imagine that. All right, so we'll put this guy over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to find. Oh, went too far. Honestly, I might put a different pepper there. That is a prominent spot. I might put the JP pickle, like the 7-pot pickle or something like that there. Acapulco. So what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll go Acapulco. Oh. There we go. Just make it a little smaller. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Oh man, that's kind of cool. You can see it from kind of far away. I'm gonna put like a featured pepper or something like that there. What in the world? Is this real? That looks like a carrot. It's an heirloom from Peru. It starts out yellowish pale with purple, starts ripening to yellow, then finishes off with a light shade of orange. Sweet, fruity, and mid-hot to hot. Straight from the hot. Chayoro. What? Come on, man. Is that a real word? Chayoro. Chayoro. Man, that's hard to say. But I do like that purple color down there. See that? That's pretty. On going. Oh wait, that's the way we went. Okay. Well, the Chayoro. Man. There it is, the world's most expensive pepper. That's right. Cheers to the world's most expensive pepper. Wow. Yep. Look at them all. They're the most expensive pepper because, like, they are super hard to harvest. Like, you've got to just sit there and pick them and pick them and pick them. But look how many there are. They're just everywhere. I might try to grow them. But how many seeds are in there? You know what I mean? Like, what's that, 1 or 2 seeds in each one of those? Ahi Chombo. Panamino. It's a unique pepper with an indeterminate but wrinkled shape, with medium thickness ripening to a red color. It's related to the Scotch bonnet. That's a cool looking pepper too. Like, that almost has like... Yeah. You know what? I think I've actually got some of these at a store, and they were just selling them as habaneros, red habaneros, because they looked almost just like that. Like, they had those shapes. Alright, well, here we go. Originates from Peru, high yields. It's really cool. Look at that. It's almost like an ahi yellow, or a ahi, what is that called? An ahi pineapple or ahi lemon. Sweet citrus notes, mild in the hot range. It grows 4 to 5 feet tall. Continue with the tour. We're going to keep filling up spaces. Now this is probably going to get a lot of stuff in the middle. Ahi crystal. Loosely translates to chile. Ahi loosely translates to chile. It's a high-yielding, medium-heat, sweet pepper. Early yields all the way to the end of the growth season. For a nice family salsa or even a stir-fry. So it's mid-hot. It's probably good to just munch on, honestly. I don't know. Never had this one. It's a Bacadum, 4-foot-tall plants, high yields. Yeah, quite a few peppers on that. Goes from a green to a luscious royal red. Super sweet, super fruity, no heat, and super addicting. No heat at all. I don't know. There we go. I don't know if I can support that. Of course I can. There we go. Low to no heat, but it's a cool looking pepper. It's an heirloom from Venezuela. The peppers grow as large as a golf ball. Very sweet, thick, wild, juicy. Undertones of fruity flavors. Medium to high yield, and this makes a perfect snack pepper. That's cool. If you got kids or something, this would be a really good way to teach them how to grow peppers. And yeah, that's cool. Kind of fudge this one a little bit. See that? That weird bass, the dulce bass. Chombo. Fantasy. Mid to low heat. It's from Finland. Oh, they're cool looking. Look at this dancing pickle. That's cute. That's weird. Tangy, mildly spicy pepper. I like to chop them up and put them in salads or just eat them like a snack. Oh wow. Okay. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this for later. This right here, and put actual like posters and stuff on here. And I'm gonna move this, and we're going to do a second pass through. It is 10:58. I'm gonna take a short break. You guys can hang out though. I will put on a video. Don't crash on me. Okay. We will do a spray. There we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crazy J. And do I have a treat for you? You know why? Because I'm here for you. That's the treat. No, for real, I have a lot of experience here today. You begged for it, you asked for it, you requested it, and we made it happen. So here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to introduce our first guest. Some of you all have seen him before. He has hosted many challenges for us under the League of Fire and given us the rules, given us breakdowns, how to do certain challenges. Let's bring in our first guest, Jiff the Fireman.
Good evening, Jason.
Hello, Jiff. Welcome and thank you for your time.
Anytime.
Awesome. Yeah, we're looking forward to this. So, next guest, the man who just recently started his hot sauce collection. One day he'll be as good as me up here. Please help me welcome the great Vic Klinko.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello, welcome. Thank you for your time. Glad to have you here today.
Oh man, I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, awesome. And my next guest, you guys know him. He's been an inspiration to many of us. If you don't know this guy's name and you're in this community, you missed out probably. But I'm just kidding. He's a great guy. He lives on the morals. He's a great supporter of the community, and he was ecstatic to watch the last few years, to watch the chili community grow. Please help me welcome the great, the wonderful Johnny Scoville.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for your time. Yes.
Delighted to be here.
You guys, look at all this experience I have with me.
I think he's calling us old, gentlemen.
Yeah. Jason, Crazy J looks like the drummer in ZZ Top. We all got the bits and he doesn't. That's because of work.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So I am convinced that you guys were selected as judges based on facial hair alone.
Probably.
It's a good possibility.
Oh man. So yeah, I don't want to keep you guys forever, but I am so thankful to have you guys here as part of this for me, part of this for the community, and part of this for League of Fire. You guys are here because the three of you were selected to be judges and represent the League of Fire for the chili pepper eating contest at the Zest Fest that's going to be held in Dallas this coming week. So first things first, a quick introduction of yourself. Jiff, give us just a little bit about you, who you are, and what's up here.
I'm Jiff the Fireman. I'm a fireman by trade, masonry contractor, big time supporter of the chili community. Been, let's see, I think I've had a YouTube about 18 years and a Facebook page about 7 or 8, somewhere like that. Love to do challenges and love to support all aspects of the community itself.
Awesome. Johnny, please, if you don't mind, just a little bit about who you are since nobody knows you yet.
Sure. My name's Johnny Scoville. I'm just a chili head, man. I'm happy to be here. I started my little channel, Chase the Heat. It'll be 6 years and about 2 or 3 weeks that I started, and I did so for one purpose, well, 2 purposes: to have fun and to grow the chili community. So I'm pretty happy to see where it's gone. It's a thrill to be here.
Awesome. And Vic, your turn, sir.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, Vic Klinko. So by day, I work for Hot Shots Distributing, largest hot sauce distributor in the U.S. On my side time, I have a small hot sauce collection that I've been building on for, man, it's about 26 years. Just over, I'm guesstimating 11,000 different bottles, unique from all over the world. And just like, I guess my esteemed gentleman that I'm here with, for me, I guess being a spokesman for the industry, right? I'm getting out there with the social media and being able to help these new hot sauce companies that come along and just kind of give them some visibility and some guidance and some insight into it. And it's a humbling experience to be a part of this community and as much as it's embraced me over the years.
Right. Awesome. No, I appreciate that. Like I said, I like to try to keep these interviews as casual and flowing as possible. Jiff, like I said, you have really helped in my opinion, uh, merge the gap in a sense between new people coming in to reaching people to be able to, put themselves out there. I think you've done a great job of that, and I think all of you have been an inspiration to everybody. Vic, I really started learning more about you through this process, even though I've heard of you before with, you help out the Kajans group and all them, and and of course, like I said, and Johnny, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. So, first question is, and I know the answer to this, but how long have you been into this chili game of eating spicy foods?
Since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Since me and my cousins, we stole a bunch of peppers that were hanging that we thought were candy,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all eating them, and I was eating them and enjoying them, and my cousins were like burning their mouths, and then I realized, I just thought they were slightly tangy. I didn't realize they were super hot, and my mother loved super hot cuisine, and she was growing habaneros and as hot peppers as she could get from when she was young. So my whole life, basically.
Nice. And Johnny, how long has this been a thing for you? Obviously, probably the same answer, but
Forever. It started with me with this pepperoncini. My dad, when you're a little kid and you love your dad's your hero. Whatever he's into, you're into. And my dad loved pepperoncini and loved spicy food. And when I was a little kid, I said, I want one. He said, I don't think so. I said, come on, I want one. And finally he gave in, and that started it, and I've just had a passion for it forever, and just want to share it.
Awesome.
The bigger the community gets, the better it is.
And Vic, same question to you, please.
Yep. Same thing. 7, maybe 8 years old. My grandfather, my dad's father, had a garden on the side of his garage in his backyard, and grew all kinds of vegetables and grew jalapenos. And I can remember them sitting out at the picnic table in the back and just eating right off the vine, eating the jalapenos and sweating and laughing at each other. And I just thought, well, that's like you said, John, it's you imitate people around you, right? And that's what I did. So I thought that was cool, and I tried it. I can remember my grandfather also just with the red pepper flakes, just putting it on his food where you could actually hear him crunching when he was eating. And I'm like, I just thought that's what I wanted to do. And that's next thing I know, 20 years later, I've got hot sauces from all over the world, and chasing down the heat and just having a good time with it.
Right. So, Johnny, this next question is going to be specifically for you because I was reading some things about you, and I wanted to ask just because I love the story and where it came from. You started Chase the Heat solely because you watched someone else and you didn't like their content because they were so foul in their language, and that's where Chase the Heat kind of started for you, yes?
Yeah, I watched, I got started watching Hippie Seed, and just a lot. He's great. There was a different channel. I'm not going to mention their name, but it was a funny day. I had my kids for the week, and my daughter I don't curse in front of my children. I just don't. My daughter was very little, and this guy was eating a chocolate pool, and it was hilarious. And I said, honey, come here, you got to see this. And she came over and sat next to me, and he just let loose a stream of obscenities, and I couldn't undo it. I couldn't back it up. I couldn't that was a bell you couldn't unring. I said, honey, I'm sorry. And I remember just then thinking, there's got to be a channel that families can watch together. It can be extreme but fun, educational, and doesn't need to be vile. And that was a real motive. That was the motivation. And I'm very proud to say, just uploaded my 4,000th video, and not one curse in 4,003 videos. Not one.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
Listen,
all the videos I have discussed never, not from me, but from people.
I love it.
So many little kids that watch the channel, and they're the future of the chili industry. They're the future of this whole game. And I don't ever want to say something that's going to get them off track.
Right. And I like that. Like I said, there's a lot of people that see you as you've been around forever, and you know what I mean, but they don't realize the backstory to some of you guys. And that's why we're here today. You know what I mean? And I love that. Vic, when you started this obsession with hot sauces, because when did that start? When did you collect your first bottle, and what made you decide I'm going to keep this going?
And it happened innocently enough. Been married 25 years. My wife, it was before we were married, she had gotten, I think it was 7 bottles, most of them from the Southwest Specialty, the Ass Kicking group, and got me that for Christmas, and they were stocking stuffers. And I had put them on the kitchen counter, and people were coming over for the holidays, and they would giggle at the labels, and they thought it was funny. And I thought, wow, that'd be kind of neat. So I had a friend who helped me build my first shelf, because I had probably like a lot of of us. You kind of collect things along the way. You find a chili pepper mug, you find a bowl, you find a towel, whatever it is. So I just put all of that stuff together with the bottles. That was Christmas time-ish or so. About 3 months later, I found a book called The Great Hot Sauce Book from Jennifer Trainer Thompson, and it just blew me away. I mean, it just opened my eyes, because I really at that point had no idea that other people collected hot sauce, that it was even a thing,
Right.
and so much like most of the consumers, right? Most everyone who kind of just comes into the industry or comes into the community, you look at the grocery store shelf of what is available for hot sauce, and it's really, really small.
Yes.
So then when I got in that book and I was going through, and it just blew my mind at what was actually out there. And that was it. That sparked it. Once I kind of I used it as a checkoff. I kept it in my truck. I put a Sharpie marker on it, and every time I found a new sauce in it, I'd go through the pages and I check them off, and it just sparked like you said, it was an obsession. I never went out. It was never my intention to have the largest collection. That was just not. And it's still not a goal. It's there, but it is what it is. I always just wanted to kind of, for me, I thought about getting into the industry and making my own hot sauce and different things like that. But I thought, well, what if I just did a cool display? And as I started to find more of these bottles and more these off-shaped bottles and cool-looking things, and then you started kind of getting into the reserves and the special editions and stuff like that. I thought that, number one, there's a lot of artistry going into making the sauce, and then the artistry with the bottles and such. And why not show that off? Why not give back to the community, if you will, right? My give back, my homage to it, and that's where it started.
Awesome. So Jeff, we know you in the community as generating some of the greatest memes and battle posts and stuff. So explain what I can just picture you sitting here on your training and stuff, because you are a fire chief or assistant fire chief or something now. And you're sitting there, and I can just picture you laughing at your head right before you post it. So
it's true.
Where does all this creativity come from? Just the time of kind of sitting there waiting, I guess, right?
Well, a lot of times it's like, especially with Johnny will make a face, and I'm like, man, I've seen that face somewhere before, right? Yeah. Same with Vic will do an expression, or the way, I think I got one of him, where everyone at, whenever they're at festivals, they're like, let's take a picture. It's always like, yeah, like this. So I started putting fish between the hands.
Yeah.
Make it look like they were fishing, or, just changing different, it's a little bit of levity and a little bit of fun. And, it's not meant to be malicious in any way. And sometimes, I'll normally ask people if it's okay for me to do that. And hopefully people enjoy it. And it's a lot of times I'll read a comment and I'll see something and it'll remind me of a particular scene.
Yeah.
Approaching 58, I've seen a lot of them apparently. But, so I'll see these things and in my head, that'll be it. And I'll just create something to have a little bit of fun, like with Vic when he did those flame profiles a couple of years ago that everyone had. I mean, those were fantastic. I mean, he spread that around the community like you wouldn't believe. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Hours and hours and hours on that. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yes.
So
So,
almost everyone had one.
so Vic, we're gonna come right back to you so we don't lose it. What is the most treasured sauce in your collection, or one that you hold the most value, holds most value
That's
to you?
Yeah, that's pretty tough. I have several, right? That's kind of like picking a favorite kid. It's pretty tough to do. I do have a bottle that they sent from. It was the first bottle of hot sauce that was made in Romania, and it's like in a tall, almost looks like a perfume glass. It has little glass ball feet. It is in a box that is satin lined, and it's like the box is velvet on the outside, and I just think that's like one of the coolest things I think that I'd ever seen. I have a Adam and Eve that were for Christmas, and John and Sue, K. John, had made that, and he only did 10 sets of them, and I have the first set of it, and they have little Christmas hats on, and they have green and red wax resin and on that. And that one's pretty meaningful to me. I just, he's a mentor to me in my life, not just in the hot sauce, but just in life in general. And just the things that he's opened up. You talked about it, being able to travel around. So here I am, right? A guy who puts condiments on his wall, right? I mean, because that's really what it is,
Yeah.
So I would drag my wife all over the country. We're going to these shows as much as we could afford. And John and Sue were like, "You guys are here all the time. Why don't you just come work with us?" So it ended up working out so it was easier for him to fly us to a show than take somebody out of production or take somebody out of the kitchen or the work, whatever it was. I love hot sauce. So it was easy for us to kind of talk and do that. And I'm getting all misty thinking about. I mean, so 10 years later, he's dragged us all over the world, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of helped me from my aspect of it. Again, I'm just a collector. I mean, I love the community and I love being a part of it. But I'm just really a clown. I'm not a maker. I'm not. I'm doing something from the outside, and just to have the opportunities that he kind of helped start by going to these shows. It's like I could never repay him for that. That makes sense,
Very cool. Thank you for that. That's awesome. So, Johnny, we come to you. We know that you're on the face of a lot of League of Fire contest products and stuff like that, and you'd be being a tester for Blazing Foods and other such quality League of Fire chili contest things. And what goes into that for you? When do you say, yes, that's it, that's challenge worthy?
That's a good question. Michelangelo once said that no masterpiece is finished, it's abandoned. I don't know the answer to that. We have 7 sauces we've made, and when the very first one we made was called Panango. It's a pineapple mango sauce. We won an award for it. It took 15 versions or so to get it right. Number 2 was great. I remember 7 was great. Like 11, I think, was great. And at one point, I'm like, is this it? And so it's a difficult thing to put your finger on. I'm still kind of new at that. As far as the Tuba Terra, for example, that was the first challenge we came out with my name and picture on it.
Right.
David Floyd, my business partner, over the course of about a month, was sending me peanuts. And I was living at the time in Reno. He was in Charlotte, and he'd send me a peanut. I'd call him on the phone, and I'd eat it. I'd say, it's not hot enough. He said, you've only been chewing it for a second. I said, trust me, it's not hot enough. And he'd send me another one, it's not hot enough. And we kept going. And then one day he sent me a peanut. I said, I ate it. I said, that's plutonium. You have plutonium on that peanut. He goes, how'd you know? I said, trust me, I know.
That's awesome.
Storied history with plutonium. So then we switched and started using capsaicin crystals as the heat source instead of plutonium. And he sent me a peanut one day, and I said, it's too hot. I got on the phone. I said, it's too hot. He said, what? Because I've never heard you say that. I said, I don't think I've ever said that before. He goes, why do you think it's too hot? I said, my picture's on it. I need to be able to do it. So we backed down a little bit, and that's the Tuba Terra that people have been eating for years. So, it's got, to me, like as far as challenges go, most of the challenges, a lot of the mainstream ones, the biggest challenge is swiping your credit card.
Yes.
To me, that's not the challenge. The challenge, it needs to be a challenge. And if it's a challenge that everybody can do, that's not a challenge.
I agree.
So the vast majority of people that have attempted the tube of terror and most of the challenges that we've come out with my picture on it have failed them. And, you know, but another thing, like I think we said this earlier, when I first came on the scene like 6 years ago, I was scaring people. Nobody was doing the things that I was doing when I first came on. And I had people that were just like it was just different. Now there are so many people that have tolerances that surpass mine. So it's beautiful to see that. I think that's an incredible thing. So it's a funny thing. The tolerances have risen everywhere. I remember getting a strike. I don't do anything wrong on YouTube. And I got a strike for eating 3 ghost peppers. And I appealed it. I said, why? And it was confirmed to me that it was a dangerous stunt. You fast forward 3 years and I jumped out of an airplane and ate 10 Carolina Reapers. That wasn't dangerous. So even YouTube's tolerances has risen quite a bit. So it's just a beautiful thing all around.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Are you currently, while we're right here, since the question's up, are you currently working on another product, like a challenge-worthy product, or is there something, or is it a secret?
We're always, I mean, my business partner and I will walk through grocery stores and see things that aren't heated that we can jump on and decide to heat. So we're constantly thinking of different things. We definitely have some things in the works right now, no question about it. Kind of keeping my cards close to my vest, but they're gonna be brutal. Everything we've ever come out with have been fairly gnarly. So there'll be some more coming out for sure. You can count on it, and they're gonna be challenge worthy. I promise you that.
Yeah, I remember watching you post your testing videos for the hot balls, and over again, you're like, these 2 aren't good enough. These 2 aren't good enough. These 2 are hot. These 2 are too hot. These 2 are. I love that you shared that with the rest of us to kind of see what goes into that process a little bit. So Jeff, when you go ahead, sorry.
I think it's fun to let people see that. They don't see what happens behind the scenes, and that's a big part of it. I shoot a lot of our videos in our office. In our factory where we make everything. And I think giving people a small window into the production of it, into what happens behind the scenes, is neat for them.
So Jeff, if you find yourself having a bad day, what kind of things do you do to kind of get through it, or to cheer yourself up? Because I know you got a lot of responsibilities, the big family, the fire thing, and just everything going on. What do you do to help get you through that?
Oh, family, 100%. Man, you come to the door, you drop everything, all problems, all anger, all mad, and you go in and you greet family. And you know, you don't want to bring anything. You don't want to bring drama home. And you know, so that's the thing that gets me through. And then if I'm, you know, most of the time it's like heat. You gotta have heat with every meal.
Yeah.
Every meal.
Yeah.
And the kids know that. Don't touch daddy's stuff. Well.
Yeah, but they'll get there one day.
One day.
Yeah. You bet.
So my next question is, if you could, for Vic, we'll go with Vic for this one. If you could teach somebody one skill, what would it be and why?
Wow, yeah, that's how I heard
right?
Somebody say, wow.
I'm going, wow, what a question.
Man, that is, I would say, and I don't know if maybe it's a skill, but I think that it's something that I am very proud of that my father taught me, was humility, right? I just think that, you know, so you look at things like that what Johnny has done, right? And the 2 of us, I think, kind of rib each other every time we see each other. Like, oh man, I want to be like you when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? We,
right.
You know, you've done this, and you know, and you're the legend. No, you're the legend. No, you're the legend first. You know, type of deal. But it's being humble in what you do, and humble in not only what you say, but how you present yourself and how you act toward people. I think is just really is important, and I remember that, and I try to live my life like that, because I just thought it was something that was really incredible that my father just instilled in me from very early on.
That's awesome.
One of the reasons I love you, Vic.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love
You
all
guys
you
are-
guys.
You guys are honestly a great inspiration, and it's because of those types of things that you're genuine, and that it is a real thing. You're not just a public face. You're a real person trying to promote a positive atmosphere, and I love that about all three of you. That's why it's great to have you here. You're all very encouraging, stuff like that.
That
So
was such a great question. I have to say that was such a great question. I know
That was
I
good,
wouldn't
man.
answer, but I'm sitting here thinking,
Yeah.
how would I have answered that? That was awesome.
yeah. Well, I was gonna ask all three of you the same question. If you want to answer it, Johnny, go ahead. Let's answer that, please.
Oh man, I think I don't mean to just to jump on what Vic said, but really humility is such an important thing. I think my channel has changed me. I've become such a better person. I'm a better version of me today than I ever was, and I think when you have a channel that gets any kind of notoriety at all, one of two things is going to happen to a person. You're going to get a big head. You're going to think you deserve it. You got there on your own efforts and your own merit, and you tap yourself on the back and you start believing what people say about you. Or it's going to rivet your feet to the ground and make you humble and make you just blown away every day that what's happening is happening. And that's really what's happened with me. When Vic calls me a legend, you said chili head wrong. You pronounced it wrong. I'm a chili head. Here's the thing. People call me a legend a lot. I'm not a young guy.
Right.
I've known a few legends in my life. When you get to be my age, you'll encounter a few real legends. That's how I know I'm not one. I'm just a chili head, and really, we said earlier, I'm a cog in a beautiful wheel. That's it.
Yes.
Very, very. But I think humility is really important. Like when somebody at an event comes up and says, "What's the hottest pepper you've ever eaten?" I've answered that question 300 times in the last couple of days, but that guy hasn't ever heard the answer.
Right.
He deserves to hear the answer, because that person is the reason that I get to do what I do. So I never, if somebody wants a picture or me to sign something, I never said no, and I never will. I don't care what the circumstances. So just being real and being humble and remembering, this came together for me pretty quickly. I assume it could probably disappear pretty quickly. So I'm just savoring every minute of it.
Awesome. So Jeff, same question to you while we're here.
As a skill, well, for me, it's basically what I teach my kids: hard work, determination, follow through, and always keeping your word. If you say you're going to do something, follow through and do it. Otherwise don't promise it. So that's a lot of what it is be the best person that you can be.
Nice. So Jeff, right back to you. If there was a movie written about your life, what would the title be, and what would the main soundtrack be to that movie?
Man. Well, it'd be around the world. It'll be around the world, obviously, because I'm pretty well traveled. America was basically the last stop for me. I've been, I worked all over the world and lived all over the world. That's where I got a lot, that's where I was able to get a lot of taste for different sources and different heats from all over. As for the soundtrack, man, it would be mostly rock and roll, hair metal, 80s.
I'm with it. And just so you all know, I was born in the 80s.
I remember the 80s.
I moved to America in 89.
So Vic, same question to you. If you need me to repeat it, I can. But...
Yeah, right. What would the title of my movie be?
So if there was a movie written about your life, what would it be titled, and what would the main soundtrack be like?
Man, I would say probably maybe A Man with a Passion would be the title. Man, I don't. I've got to kind of go with the 80s rock, man. That's probably where I fit in the most and what I pretty much listen to every day. It's what's going through my head right now.
Yeah. I mean, and not the stereotype, but honestly, if I was to look at you three, I would assume that. Honestly,
Yeah.
just in general. So Johnny, same question to you, please.
You know, I'm writing a screenplay right now about this whole experience, and it's called Johnny Scoble, It's Not What It Looks Like. I don't know. It's just a working title. But here's the thing. I don't know. You know, I fell into this. I never set out to be a YouTuber, you know?
Right.
It was by accident. And so, you know, I'm just so fortunate. I feel so blessed to be able to do what I do. I feel I pinch myself sometimes. The soundtrack, maybe, I don't know, AC/DC, Motorhead, something heavy and something gnarly, for sure.
Awesome. That's cool. Appreciate that. So Johnny, right back to you, and I'm gonna go around for this one. I just lost my question. Sorry about that. Well, let's move on till I can remember it. What advice? We'll go with this. What advice would you give to someone just starting out into this journey of becoming or thinking that they're a chili head? What advice would you give to somebody?
Who are you asking?
Johnny, you first.
Okay, boy, best advice. It's interesting. I've thought about that a lot. When I started my channel, there was probably, and I'm being honest now, maybe a dozen or two YouTube channels about chilies, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are thousands. So, you know, I think just, you know, I echo what Jeff said. Be honest. Don't ever say something that isn't the truth. You know, the internet never forgets. You know, you can become a raging chili head and not hurt yourself.
Right.
You just got to do it in steps. No one sits down at a bench press and bench presses a Volkswagen. They start off small. It's kind of like that with chilies. So, you know, try everything. There's so many different, there's heat in every facet of food and drink. So I would just encourage people to have fun, be themselves. A lot of times, you know, be yourself, be honest, and be humble. Those are probably the best advice. Also, the hard work, you know. I mean, I've made 4,000 videos. If I stopped and never made another video again, and you found me today, and you watched one video a day, it would take you 11 years to watch them all. Hard work is a big part of it.
Yeah, that's really cool. So this was going to be more of a specific question, but Vic, when you're judging, because you do a lot of sauce judges and stuff like that, judging sauces and for awards and stuff, and I know there's different categories out there, I know, but is there a sauce that you just look forward to, or a type of sauce that you really look forward to being able to try when you're getting ready to judge for these?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for a really thick Caribbean style sauce. I love the Scotch bonnets. I love the habaneros. I love that flavor. I love that the indigenous spices and fruits sometimes that are in that. My favorite sauce would be the Caribbean style. So I really look forward to those. Something just with some thickness that you kind of have to bite through, and you know, and a lot of pepper solids and seeds and all that kind of good stuff in there.
Right. Jeff, you're a man that people like to see that you ingest a lot of tincture and stuff. And one of the questions that came up was, how much tincture do you think you've consumed in the past year?
He's getting his calculator.
Yeah. This is where the math comes in, right, Johnny?
Slide rule.
That one's full. These are all empties.
Ooh.
Wow.
And that's within the last year?
The rest are in the kitchen, and I've got about half again as much. Me and Brandon Harris, man, we go through tincture. But tincture is something that I enjoy a lot, and I've made my own one. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I've shipped out, I think, about 50, 60 bottles, but this is the end part of it. Yes. I'm just keeping the last little bit for, I'll send Johnny maybe one of those to kill it.
And I received mine, and I haven't even tried it yet.
There's one on its way to you. It's made out of 170 proof moonshine and 2 years steep in primo tallies. Wow. With a little slight orange flavor. It's deadly.
So right back at it, Johnny. One of the questions that came up was, and I don't know if you're the type of person to ask or anybody, but since you do have a lot of views and you put a lot of things out there on YouTube, and you're a very natural person on your YouTube, there's not a lot of real production that goes into it. But if you are to watch someone's channel, is there a specific characteristic or something that you would think that would keep you more entertained?
Yeah, genuine. I don't like when people put on an act or have some sort of shtick. Just be yourself, you know. One of the things that people watch my channel, they feel like I'm talking to them. It's always kind of felt like that, you know. So
Right.
yeah, you know, that'll probably be it, you know.
Awesome.
If that answers
So
it, I hope that answers it.
no, it did. It did. That's what I was actually. I would assume that just because I think that's your style of.
All right, everybody. It's me, Donnie, the Chili Mancer. I'm back. I'm back here with the show. I took a short break. Whew. Well, I'm back. I'm out of breath. I didn't do anything crazy, trust me. All right. All right, what do we got here on the Backwoods Country? Are you selling pepper seeds? Actually, I am putting together an online pepper seed company. And it's actually Jimmy Pickles. It's JPEPPERSEEDS.com's Jimmy Pickles Product Line LLC. It's a hot pepper company already. You've seen him on many different people's streams. People eat the hell out of those things. But yeah, I'm not personally selling the peppers. They are Jimmy Pickles peppers. I'm just helping to get the word out. You know what I'm saying? With those delicious pickly peppers. All right, there we go. Anyway, so this is a VR world that you can go to here. I will. I'm gonna move that to. Might as well. There. We can take this and we can turn that into a sprite. I think it'll look good. It'll look fine as a sprite. Yeah, put that in the hallway. Up. Okay. But yeah, it's all jppepperseeds.com. There's a pickle right there. It's the 7-pop pickle. This is available on Steam, though. This game is called Anarchy Arcade. If you're just now getting up in the morning, well, it's 11:41, you should get up. But here's to your hustle. It's National Coffee Day. So get out there, get your free coffee with a proof of purchase or something like that, probably. We got the Jimmy Pickles logo here on the floor. All right. Here, so I wonder if I can. Oh, just does that. Okay. So basically, it's got all these screens here, and then you can go in and you can sell these. Now, I am not. I am happy to show you any kind of a pepper you've ever wanted to think about. There's some Acapulco peppers over here. There we go. There's Jimmy with the world's most expensive pepper. You can get the seeds to the world's most expensive pepper for less than $5. That's a good deal. Especially if you wanted to start your own, like, jam or jelly company. That would be a really cool pepper to use in, like, jams and jellies. And I say jams and jellies because you're not really supposed to make hot sauce in cottage law. But you can make jams and jellies. Sell those at farmers markets, different kind of festivals and little fairs and things. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna put a clock. we go. Now it's an accurate clock to Central Time. Okay. Looks like I need to move that screen. It had a little bit of wiggle from back there. Things were poking through it. There we go. That'll fix it. What else do we got? I'm gonna put some posters here. No, right here. I had it right there. It was here the entire time. Okay, so this is the screen. Let's see what else we got. Golden. Alright, I was at the Guyana. So we'll take the Guyana. I've actually had the powder from the Guyana, and it is very good. It's a very tasty sort of a thing. Now let's see what we can do here. We've got a, what's this, a wood cabinet? Just this wood cabinet. So if I have a cabinet, we can take the peppers. Here, I'll show you. I just want to do that first. If I have a wood cabinet, I can put things on the cabinet too. So like you can walk up and go there and then click things and you'd be going there too. I don't know. That's one option. Here, I'll just go through and show you some of the cool stuff that you can do. There's a big bubble. Commodore 64. I'll put it on there. A landscape poster. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't work. What? What is that? I've never even seen this one before. But it... Loot card. That's neat. It's on both sides. Oh man, okay. I know where I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this right here. I really like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's more 3D. You know, you can kind of like walk around it. Golden Guyana. All right, now we're at the ahi habanero. Why is it a habanero? A quarter of the heat of a standard habanero, extremely fruity flavor, mild heat, which makes it an absolute perfect snacking pepper. It's one of those peppers that surprised me tremendously with how sweet of a flavor. So, look at that. That's a good looking pepper. Alright, well, go here. Come on. I don't know about these other loot cards. Pinball, huh? Oh, it's the Addams Family. Area 51, dude, I used to play that at Pizza Hut when I was a kid. That was a good game. What's that? I guess it's like a V-Arcade. Verm reception desk. I still don't know how to use the reception desk thing. Maybe it plays a video behind it or something. I don't know. Force. Movie showcase. I haven't seen that one before. Triangle. Maybe that one. It doesn't want to work. Yeah, that one doesn't work. Dang. There's like literally a Tamagotchi. Like I could hide peppers around the world in Tamagotchis. TV. Click that. Some tablets. I was thinking of maybe some just like a standalone sort of. I'll show you if I can find one like this. Music's kind of dramatic. I'm gonna change it. This looks cool. Neon party, sure. Maybe this. Okay. What's this one? Yeah. That sounds cool. Under each one of these lights. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go on the internet and see if I can find just like a graphic that just seems. Yeah, dude, that looks pretty good, actually. I like that. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Or whatever the phrase is. Now we're at the lemon drop. Those are good. And it's only $3.99 for 10 seeds. Yeah. Okay, I have to do the screen first. No, okay. That happens sometimes. It just gets a little confused. So we'll just turn it back on while we float through space and hang out in virtual reality. What's up, Bacon Commander? I just saw that you existed. So going live yet again. Workshop subscriptions. And we're just loading up this world we have here. Creating the world's first virtual pepper seed company. But that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, it's loading up. I gotta fix the pickle, man. Pretty easy though. Boom. He's dancing now. All right. This mango. We're going to go to the item screen. We're going to change the marquee image to this picture. And we are good to move it wherever we want it to go. Probably put it there. Yeah, that's good. Another one on the other side. Marchand. It's a very rare type that I believe came from California. Oftentimes, the families that originally grew these would pick them when they're like green to snack on into pickle. Medium to high yield, it's a nice sweet flavor, ever that's medium high. It's a pretty big pepper too. All right, yeah, I'll put that somewhere. I like that, or whatever it was. Shaft. Okay, that's what it's called. little pepper things. Okay, this is a pepper. Which one of these is the website? Go on there. It takes a little time, but this is fun. The Norteno mean northern in Peru. And that is where this pepper originates. Sweet, nice, fruity flavor, mid-hot, thin-walled. The second they're ripe, I suggest you pick them. They seem to dry out fast. But they are kind of a pretty pepper. They look pretty rare. One. Gotta move the screen. All right, we're on another line now. Omnicolor. Those look pretty cool. Ooh, yeah. Purple and yellow to red and orange. Vine-like plants. A slight sweet. Okay, the peppers start a light green. Some have purple tint, orange, then ripen red. Slight sweet fruity flavor with steady amount of mid-hot heat. Great in stir-fry, pickling. Yeah, it is kind of a viney plant, isn't it? Got a lot of peppers to go, so put them everywhere. Lots of room in this room. A sweet, slight pineapple flavor, mid-season to late-season producer, high yields. it's okay. We can put that over here by the door. Yeah. All I have to do is just double click that. And it takes me to the page. It's in the very center of the room. Perfect. Verde. Nice, mild fruity flavor, massive yields. Grow about 4 to 5 feet tall. The peppers grow as long as 3 to 5 inches. Green chili. Okay, I'm looking for the one that's called Shaft. Alma paprika. Alma paprika is a thick-walled, juicy, sweet, mild pepper. Early season to late producer. Color starts out like a pearly white, then it's early white, and then it goes yellow, then orange, and then it's finally red. Acidoma. What is this? It's a hot pepper. They look awesome. Originates from Turkey. It's the size of a softball once fully grown. Goes from red to brownish red to a full dark red. It's thick, wild, very juicy, nice fruity flavor with a strong amount of heat. Medium yields, but the peppers are so huge, that's all you really need. Alright, and it's only $2.99 for a pack of 10 seeds. And Jimmy gives you free seeds with every purchase, so you're going to get a lot more than just that for $3. What's that called? Acidoma. load the level. I can put images and stuff up there. I won't do that now. I will put one right there and one right there. Apocalypse Scorpion. That's awesome. Almost done with page 1 of 7. Come on. This might be getting ready to crash. I'm going to shut it off and then turn it back on. We're going to... Yep, I'm sure. I'm going to quit. It's a little bit glitchy. I'm just floating in the nothingness of space. Would any of you in this chat happen to know a gentleman who goes by the name Peter Piper? I heard that he picked a peck of Jimmy Pickles peppers, but I might be mistaken. Alright, it's loading. There we go. Everything's loading up. If you haven't done it already, here's to your hustle. National Coffee Day is today, September 29th. You get a free medium coffee. This is for the Dunkin' Donuts Perks members. They don't sponsor me, but I hope that they will. All right, gotta fix the pickle man. Here, fix the pickle man. There he is. He's just a dancing pickle, and that is right next to the 7-pot pickle, named after, of course, Jimmy Pickles. These are all peppers. This is all just page 1. We've got 6 more pages to go. There are peppers literally everywhere already. This is starting to look cool. It's getting exciting. We're going down, down, down. All right. Okay. I'll have to go back and grab a copy of that spinning thingy. Oh, I want to clone it. I'm gonna make this one a lot smaller though. There, I guess for now. Okay. So this is Apocalypse Scorpion Chocolate. I'll go ahead and put this in a shaft. Just like the other ones that we've been doing lately. Kind of tie it all together. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I gotta find another pepper picture. There we go. Okay, put another one there. Apple crisp. Pepper is anywhere from very thick-walled to almost solid. Low heat, extremely crunchy like an apple. It's like eating healthy candy. Medium to high yields, plants reach about 5 feet. Staking's optional, it's a very strong plant. Whoa. Hold on, where in the... Dude, that is cool looking. Apple crisps. That is a very thick pepper. Look at all them seeds, too. That looks cool. This looks kind of plain, but I will decorate as time goes on here. Let's... little blend here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Yeah. Apocalypse Scorpion. Apple crisp. Apple pepper. So the apple crisp and the apple pepper are different, by the way. The apple pepper grows the size of a hand. Mid-season, the light season producer. Thick-walled, very juicy. This pepper's instantly one of my favorites. Extremely sweet, multi-layered flavors. Flavor notes of cherry, apple, and a fruit punch. Oh my god, my mouth's watering. This sounds so good. Apple pepper. Alright, we're going to get back to the Shaft arcade booth. There we go. Put one here too. And I think this is the very last of the first page, the Arabibi Guzano. It looks so cool. It looks like a, yeah, he put an inchworm next to it because it looks like an inchworm or something. Look at that. It's a hot pepper with a smooth flavor. Guano is Spanish that translates to worm. Oh, no, it's gusano. Not guano. Jimmy, the peppers look like a caterpillar. It originates from Bolivia. That's cool. I want one of these. I want all the peppers. That's the thing. I'm like Ash Ketchum. But peppers. Speaking of, I'm creating a pepper-themed Pokemon game. I do streams of that, so you can check that out if you want to sometime. Naturally. Okay. What else to do in here? I mean, I've just finished the first. Let's see if I can find a graphic that I'm looking for. Alright, I'm looking for a graphic. I mean, it looks cool on the screen and the music sounds neat, so I'm not really that worried. Okay. I'm so anxious that I'm not entertaining constantly. Oh man. Okay, I'm finding cool stuff. I think I found something cool. Okay. Okay. So you take this and then turn it into a hologram. All the way down there. Make it square. There we go. Come on. Come on. I can barely read the label now. Man. I'll take this and I'll take it somewhere else and use it. That'll be cool. It's right here. Come on. Hologram. Wow, I went right past it. Okay. Take this and I'll make it large. Cool. Not gonna lie, this is looking pretty cool. Check something out there. still don't know what I'm going to do with these. I kind of want to put just like hot pepper themed posters up on it. Possibly. Alright, I guess we're going to start another round. Gotta clone this. Peppy right there. No, I don't really need to clone it. I just need to. Alright, we're gonna go to page 2. And we're gonna take and make a new page 2. Because we do not want to have to go to page 2 every single time. Good enough. What do we got? Armageddon Red. The pepper originates from England. They grow around the size of a golf ball, and some are slightly bigger. The chocolate version I got about double the size. The pepper has been used for many years in pepper eating contests in England. They can get quite huge, and the peppers, and with a massive heat, it definitely makes a good challenge. Medium to high yields, mid-season producer. Okay, cool. Put it over here. I gotta find a new arcade booth style to put around. Maybe I can find that one's kind of cool. Gotta find a picture of some peppers. Cool. Go to page 2. Once more. And, oh, what's this? The BOC and the Primo Cream. BOC stands for Boot Orange Copenhagen. This pepper was crossed into a Primo, and the end result was this nice, beautiful white color. A nice, sweet, smooth flavor, medium to high yields, and a super hot heat. Cross originated from Paul Willett. That looks cool. Sounds great, too. That looks cool. And I like that this booth does this. You can put a screen over there on the right. It's like something cool on it. And thank you all 4 of you for watching Of course, this is the Chili Mancer channel. You know me. I'm Donnie the Chili Mancer. Your support is really important. Of course, as you can tell, this channel is actually still pretty small. Even though I do know a lot of people in the chili community, the channel itself is fairly small. So I do appreciate, honestly, I just appreciate you being here and hanging out with me this afternoon. While I kind of make a little bit of chili history, really. Making this store, this online store for Jimmy Pickles. I don't know what else to put in here. Oh, I could put screens above these too. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Like, oh, okay. Pepper was crossed with the Primo, and result was this orange color. So this is another Paul Willett creation, the BOC and the Primo orange. So this one is the same cross, different color. Really cool pepper. I don't need that big of a wall, that big of a screen. Let's see. Something that's Walmart. IMAX, yeah, we definitely don't need that. These are pretty cool. These moon kiosks. Maybe I'll do one of these next. Yeah, that looks good. These look good. These are awesome. Yep. Putting these things around right here. Those are cool. And you can sit things on. Bane strain peach. Now I have one of these plants growing. Jimmy sent me a pepper that looks like almost identical to that, and I've got to eat that today. God. This is an exclusive of mine in the year 2019. A cross created by the great grower and hybrid maker Kevin Bane. The name Bane strain is wordplay from the pepper brain strain. Kevin has made many cross of which I'm growing. The cross is a peach ghost and a white ghost crossed with a butch tea. Butch tea, by the way, as an A-side, guys, is one of my favorite peppers. It's a super hot pepper, going to F6 2021 level. F means filial generation. Kevin created the cross and grew it for a couple years. I grew it for 2 so far. Stabilizing but not 100%. Major sweetness with major heat, so use caution. In 2018, I ate a full pepper on YouTube. I sweated for many hours and hallucinated from the high levels of capsaicin. Dominant shape is almost like a Frankenstein crown by the stem. Slightly bumpy and rigid. Some can be long and get thin towards the end and almost no tail. Some of them are a little bit shorter. When one cuts the Bane strain open, there's a massive capsaicin oil in each one. Mid-season to late-season producer, at least for my area in Pennsylvania. I got this one to produce a little bit earlier because I started in October. First one germinated. The shape shown in the pictures, I'm getting 70 to 80% shapes. Yeah, I have one of these plants growing. It's very small. It's growing in a can, and I let it get really leggy. So I'm thinking about putting it in a bigger pot and cutting it back and letting it have another shot indoors. But geez, look at that. One of my favorite peppers. Oh my God, he almost hallucinated from the heat. What am I getting into? Yep, that can go there. Now I'm scared. Not gonna lie. bubblegum orange. It's a cross of a 7-pot yellow, a Trinidad Moruga scorpion, and then crossed in with an orange habanero. This is running you around 1 million Scovilles. So that's like a ghost pepper, and it looks like that. It's called bubblegum because of this coloring that it has on it. That really cool coloring there. Alright, let's go ahead. Make a cabinet for that. Put that one there. Oh, and we have decoherence. Thank you for joining me on our space flight today. This is your Captain Chilimancer. Today is coffee day, so go ahead and grab your cup of joe. Every time I come in here, I gotta fix the pickle. Gotta fix the pickle. There we go. Do a quick run through so it can load. And there it is. Oh man, it does not like that link. Try again. We'll delete that one. Wow. Hey guys, it's me, Donnie, the Chilimancer. I just wanted to, I don't know, be in here with you guys. So, oh man. So I'm gonna go down here in the corner. I'll just be talking to ya. Okay. Fix the pickle, like always. Always gotta fix the pickle, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, we're deleting this guy. He's going away. Not doing that. And we are. Come back here. Let's try this again. Man. Okay. See, oh, hey, yeah, look at that. Now that I'm floating in space, I can talk to you from down here. This is the third time's the charm. We're not going to use that one. We're not going to use that link for some reason. For some reason, my computer just does not like that one. So we're gonna, yet again, here we go. In a world called Anarchy Arcade. Hey, I think it might be working. Maybe not. I literally don't know what I'm talking about. All right, maybe it's gonna work now. Slowly starting to work. I guess we're not gonna have that paper or that pepper in here. We've got about over 60 different kinds of peppers in here currently. So it's been a pretty productive day. And this is more than just a store. This is a pepper museum. You can go and, you know, learn a little bit about all kinds of different sorts of peppers. And after we get the entire store put in here, I'll also be going on YouTube and finding review videos. So if you want to see people eating those peppers, you can click on a little linky link and you'll be able to watch it in here. Okay, so that's going away. We're not going to do that anymore. As a matter of fact, we're going to try the bubblegum red. It's a cross done by John Harper in the UK. It's a cross as a Trinidad Moruga scorpion crossed with a 7-pot yellow. Result is a roundish, radiant red pepper with a calyx that bleeds red. If the pepper's left on the plant too long enough, the color will bleed up the stem. John Harper caught at bubblegum because of the bubblegum-like fruity flavor, called it bubblegum. This has massive heat and is absolutely delicious. Solid medium yields and in some cases large yields. So he said that it was like a bubblegum-like flavor. That is... I love Trinidad Moruga scorpions because they do taste like bubblegum. They do have that kind of bubblegummy sort of... It's so hot though. Alright, that one worked. I wonder what the deal was. BBM. BBM stands for Big Black Mama. It's a dark pepper. It's a cross done by my friend Troy Primo. You guys may have also heard of the Primatali or the... Oh, wow, look at that one. Or a number of other of his peppers. 7-pot Primo, for example. It's a cross between the Nagamorich and the Douglas. Medium to high yields, very bumpy. Instant throat-grabbing heat. Wow. All right, well. And Jimmy, I don't know if you're watching, man, but I can change the artwork on these. I just thought it would be cool to have like a uniform, be red. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave it this way. This little arcade arcade booths. Got a couple in here. Let's go to this room. Put one there probably. Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam. The Beaver Dam pepper is named after a beaver dam in Wisconsin. Brought here from Hungary by a guy named Joe Husley. Maybe, I don't know. This pepper grows around a foot long. It's very wide, thick-walled, very juicy, with very low heat. Perfect for stuffing. I enjoy this pepper mostly on salads and for snacking. That sounds pretty good. You know, I like hot peppers, but not every pepper has to be extremely hot. You can enjoy the peppers for what they are. It's not against the law to just enjoy it. I don't want it to be in the wall. Maybe I'll put it somewhere else. Okay, you know what? I'll put one of these. Copy that. Put it here. However, this one's going to be square. Pretty neat. Okay, yeah. And I can put like a sign above the door or something. Oh yeah, I can. I can put the Jimmy Pickles thing. Actually, this is just going to be a big screen TV. Cool. Perfect. Benny Highlands. He sent me one of these too. It grows a couple feet tall. If you went to rise, it will grow much larger. The peppers that form on it are a couple inches long. They go from light green to yellow to orange. Very fruity flavor, very citrusy. It's mid-hot. Okay, I'm gonna eat this Benny Highlands. That sounds pretty dang good. When it comes to pepper seeds, I'm uneducated. Is there anyone in this chat who may be willing to school me on a few things? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we're here for. If you have any questions at all, we will definitely be more than happy to teach you about peppers or any other questions you may have. Okay, that's gonna go there. I want to eat that Benny Highlands right now. This is very interesting because I have the ability here. Hold on. All right, my phone has enough charge for me to go out and try this Benny Highlands pepper. Because I can put a screen on here, and then I can just stream it. No, I'll do it later. I'll make different content. I'll do it later. I will do later. All right, there we go. Benny Highlands. We're gonna do the Boot Orange Copenhagen. That's the BOC we were talking about earlier. These came from Copenhagen, Denmark. A sweet orange citrus of a ghost pepper. The heat's lower of the super hot side, high yields. See, this sounds like right up my alley, and if you notice, it's actually got kind of a smiley face there. Just like that. It's so pretty. We got so many peppers we got, but that's okay. Well, we will get this whole website on here. In the meantime, we're going to be learning about all kinds of sorts of hot peppers. Bootless Scorpion. This pepper will bring you fast rushing heat. The heat will heat you like you're walking out of an air-conditioned office into the summer sun. It's a cross from Chad Soleski. Medium to high yields. They look pretty brutal too. Open there. Big yellow mama. Oh, it's all bumpy. It's a very large, citrusy, sweet, and tangy super hot pepper. Fits perfect in the palm of your hand. It's the color variant of the big black mama from Troy Primo. It's 10 seeds for $5.49. That's a good looking pepper. Look at that. Gorgeous. Bikino yellow. Bikino? Yeah. Look at how cute they are. They're almost like those little ahicherapitas almost. This is from South America. It translates to little beak. It kind of does look like a little bird with a little beak. But the environment... Okay, small plants that roughly grow to the size of a foot or two, but environment has a lot to play in that. Small, bushy, structured plants. It's fancy with high yields all season. The flavor is sweet and a little bit of citrus flavor. It's a mild hot. Absolutely perfect for salsas and salads. Bishop's hat. These are neat looking. These are neat little peppers. If I can see one. Okay, yeah, there's one right there. See the weird flat shape there? Looks like a booby on the bottom. I just need to put something else. Everything is a hot pepper. Like, these are all different kinds of peppers. You just walk up to them. Apple pepper. Ajicito. Apple crisp. These are all for sale on the Jimmy Pickles website right now. There's an orange bishop's hat. Orange version of your traditional bishop's hat. I've not found much information about this, but when I get caught up, I will shut up. I will spend a lot of time trying to figure this origin story out. I've decided I'll be growing this variety almost every year. It's that delicious. Final ripening color is orange. Let's heat them the red and a nice orange citrus flavor. It's medium to high yield. Whoa, it's cool looking too. Kind of like to go in circles, do pass-throughs, put things different places. That way it doesn't get too cluttered. I don't have anything over on these. I don't know if I want anything on these. Might leave these for something else. Maybe movie posters or something cool. And I don't have anything up here yet. Maybe I should put some stuff up here. Plenty of room, that's for sure. Bismarck chocolate. Oof. From Rocco Maltese in Italy. Rocco crossed this skunk red pepper into the M.A. Wartrix. Combination has led to this mega super hot pepper. A sweet flavor. The name is from the battleship named after the Chancellor Bismarck. He was a conservative ruler in the late 18th century in Germany. Otto von Bismarck. He doesn't say that, but that was his name. Alright, so there's this. page 2. We got 7 pages. This is gonna be a multiple day thing, isn't it? All right, let's do the change log here. Completed page 1 links. Hello, Dancing Pickle. I think that NE UK, Charlie Whitmore is going to be eating some stuff at the NE UK here pretty soon. Today. Alright, so I'm going to put screens up above here. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that sounds good. Bismarck red. That looks cool. So it's pretty much the same thing, but just like a red variant. Let's see what we can do. Wall mounted. Doesn't make sense up that high though. I can find a spot for it. Pretty cool. Black pearl. Pepper plant grows into a very leafy black bush. I really want this. It grows a couple feet tall. When the peppers are unripe, there's a greenish and quickly turn to black. Black is the unripened color. When it's black, it's very bitter and has a small sting of heat. When they ripe, a radiant dark red, they'll actually get a nice fruity flavor with a small bitterness. And the burn is a lower hot sting. For $4.49, I think I might get some of these. These are really cool looking. But look at those leaves. That's just a beautiful plant. peppers everywhere. Okay. Hey, dancing party. That's so much fun. Okay. Oh. And now we're back in the vastness of space. Floating here in the ether. In nothingness. The time is 1:07 p.m. Current temperature 65 degrees. It takes a second to load. I'm going to use this moment to say hi. Thank you for joining me. It's me, Donnie, the Chili Mancer. There we go. I'm just walking around. Kind of make it look like I'm standing there. Back to life. Back to reality. And it's loading. Just want to go through the level. Make sure everything loads, nothing gets hung up. Let me put something there. I've got 7 pages of hot peppers to put in this. And I'm on page 2. So that's fine. Blaze ornamental. Upright into cone shape, starts out light green, yellowish orange, then finally ripens to red. When it's fully ripe, it'll have a mild heat that fades fast and a hint of fruity flavor. Pretty neat little peppers. Blaze. I just like the way that it looks. Look at those leaves. It's a beautiful pepper. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay, maybe. don't have to have that thing on the top. I'm not going to. Let's see what this was called. Wall mount. What? Gotta be close. Yep, there it is. PC1. Black Pearl. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, PC1 now. Neato. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Black Pearl Blaze, Bolivian Bumpy. Cross between a Bolivian Rainbow and a yellow Bumpy Pepper. It's a nice, very sweet citrus sharp heat. Initially, you'll get a bit of citrus, then sweet, and then the heat comes in almost instantly. But it fades very fast, medium to high yields. Look at how cool that looks. It's like a purpley yellow. Yeah. That's neat. Bolivian Bumpy. Alright, now we are to the brain strain red. Those are creepy. They kind of look like a brain. That's why they're called a brain strain right there. You see how it looks like a disgusting brain. In 2010, a guy named David Capiello in North Carolina came up with this pepper. It's a 7-pot SR pepper selected for shape. It resembles a brain that's extremely gnarly. This is one of the hottest peppers in the world. It ripens to a luscious red, extremely bumpy, gnarly. Massive heat, massive heat, with a solid medium yield. A massive mass of heat. I like that. A massive heat. Probably put a monitor up there at the top too. 3 of them, 4 of them. I'll do that. Pretty cool. I kind of like this red a whole lot. I might take it. I don't like blue. I'm not a blue guy. There we go. Alright, that's looking good. Not really a fan of this brown. Yeah. Now it's all red. Except for this black part back here. And that's okay. Probably turn that spot up at the front red. Yeah, that definitely gonna be red. And these pillars. Red those out. Okay. Ooh. That's nice. Come on. Gotta get that trim. I want the trim to be black. Yeah, okay. Brazilian orange starfish. And we're back in space, but that's okay. Kind of felt that coming along. Sometimes it gets unresponsive and then it's like, cannot compute. I think it runs out of like some kind of memory or something, but it doesn't take very long to come back, which I'm thankful for. I'm just out here floating in the nether regions. Nether regions. I'm not floating in anyone's nether regions. Never regions, that's funny. My never regions. And we're coming back slowly. I wonder if is that the music? Is that the end of the music? No. Go get some lunch. See you shortly. This is kind of cool here. What in the... Loaded all right. Try it again. Tomorrow's karaoke for anybody who likes to go sing karaoke. Come on out and you can sing karaoke with me. That would be fun. Schultz and Dooley's, Springfield, Missouri. Please don't come out and hurt me or anything. Quite a bit of stuff in here, so it's taking a second to load it all. 89, that's not that many things. Okay, I might get rid of this pickle guy though, because I'm wondering if the dancing pickle is... make him not the autoplay. How about that? No, it's only if you want it. Okay, hold on. Don't freeze it up, buddy. Alright, we're getting rid of that guy. Yeah, dude, that looks great. I'm gonna take this on it. Put it back behind there. That looks awesome. Something here, definitely. Oh yeah, okay. That has to be up there. Put something there for sure. Okay, where's our little TV screen thingy with the link? I don't need that. PC. I've been talking about hot peppers for 3.5 hours, and I could literally just keep going. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Brazilian starfish orange. Alright, here's the red. This pepper ripens red in the shapes of a starfish. Very fruity, high yields. Very cool, very delicious pepper. God, maybe I just love the taste of peppers. You know, I'm always like, this is a delicious pepper. Yeah, duh. It's a pepper. It's friggin' good. I love it. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it an afternoon. I might be back in just a little bit. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I got through a page and a half. We've got 7 pages of hot peppers to add to this world. Well, I guess, 5.5 pages of peppers left to add to this world. So it will be peppers as far as the eye can see. I'm gonna let you go. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.